between those two numbers using this instrument. Okay, we have just measured the correlation using this instrument and we have gotten a number. How do we interpret that number? This extra calculation called the coefficient of determination will help us to interpret that number. But for now, what we can say, there's a strong positive correlation because 0.984 is between 0.5 and 1 and is very close to 1, almost perfect positive. There's a very strong, so you can say therefore, according to this value, there's a very strong correlation between hours of study and score. All right. In other words, the more you study, there is a significant. Significant is a very useful word in interpreting numbers in statistics. There's could be not significant or significant. So there is a significant, all right, chance, probability that your score will. And there are other ways of phrasing it, as you know, in English. There are multiple ways of expressing the same information, probability. Okay. Right. So let's calculate the coefficient of determination. We have space for that. We'll have to go in the next page. You can get assistance in week 7, page 1, to calculate the coefficient of determination because we just have 3 minutes. It's a very simple calculation. I'll do the steps. First, you square the correlation. So even though it's Pearson's, or even though it's Kandel, or even though it's Pearson's, Spearman, Kandel, okay, whatever you choose, the correlation you get, you square it. All right, 0. But I will have just calculated Pearson's with Pearson, but it's the same thing for Spearman, Kandel, or whoever instrument that you use. So what's the square of 0.984? Anybody? Hello?
So 0.968256.
0.96825. So let's just put 4 decimal places. Because after the 2 you say 5. So 0.9683. Now the second step now. Okay, the second step is to multiply by 100%. One person just put those 2 steps in one, square and multiply one time. So it's up to you. And when you multiply by multiples of 10, you just shift the decimal point. So you get 0.9683%. And then you interpret. All right. Interpretation, therefore, can say hence. Right, hence 96.8 96.83%. And you're going to help me complete the interpretation. 96.83% of the variation, I say change, but you can say variation too, in is due to, can someone please help me complete the interpretation? Hence 96.83% of the change, of the variation of the change in
false.
Exactly. Because who is affecting who? Right? Who is affecting who? So what to put there?
Scores.
Scores, exactly. So when you see the score vary, 96.83% of that variation was due to, or was according to the data. According to the data. All right. Another set of data might give you a different value. According to this data set. But then when you see making those decisions, bear in mind what we are doing. We're collecting data. Data was collected. It was organized in a table here, presented in a table. It was analyzed using Pearson's. A descriptive measure was calculated, and now we are making a decision, an informed decision based on data according to this data set. But then we can generalize now to any situation. All right, but then you have to be very careful when you're doing this generalization. Okay, but basically that's what you are doing this course, to collect, organize, present, analyze data so you can make informed decisions based on what is happening in reality. Okay, so here's the conclusion of today's session, number 11, C and D, Pearson's product moment. And I'm going to take the attendance, so I'm going to